check back with me in 6 months. I promise you, I stand by this diet. I stand by this diet. I've been slacking a little bit. I can't even lie to you. But me putting this video out there will guarantee that I go through with this, as hopefully will anyone that's watching this video. I promise you, if you follow this diet with me, promise you, give me 6 months. Give me 6 months. You will. I'll post my results back here again. You will see results with this diet. Bro, I know prebiotic soda is supposed to be good for you, but it just tastes like shh. You might be wondering, why would I take advice from this guy, this big guy, this chunky monkey, on how to lose weight? Well, it's because I've done it before. Around 2 or 3 years ago, I started working out, and I got this lean. Okay, well, for reference, this is what I started at, somewhere right here, and this is what I got to, and this was right before everything went to. Okay, this is the best physique that I've ever had in my life, which is funny because at the time I hated how I looked. So it's just funny looking back at it now. I wish that I would still look like that, but we're gonna get back to that, bro, because I'm gonna follow the exact same diet that I followed to get to this point. And if you follow with me, I promise you, give me 6 months, I'm gonna post my results. I promise you, I'll get lean, and if you follow it, you'll get lean too. I promise you. So let's get to it. Don't even mention my hair. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm trying something new. I don't know. Don't mention it, please. It hurt my feelings. I still haven't stopped going to the gym. I've just been eating like a fatty. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the weight down. I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing at the gym, because I mean, the one benefit about me being a fat ass is that I feel stronger at the gym. The diet is extremely simple. You can eat whatever you want. Seriously, I'm not over here gonna fucking chicken, broccoli, and rice you. Okay, eat whatever the fuck you want. Just make sure it stays in your macros, right? Meaning, you're gonna go to, fuck it, you know what? Let me do this with y'all. You're gonna go to calorie maintenance calculator. Hopefully you spell it better than I did. Right here, age, you put in your age, your height, how much you weigh, activity. Okay, so this, okay, even if you're like a little bit fussy about this, you don't have to be 100% accurate with this, okay? It's not gonna kill you. It's not gonna completely break your fucking whatever if you're off by a little bit. For me, I'm gonna go moderate because my day really fluctuates a lot in what I do on a day-to-day basis. Okay, so to maintain the weight that I'm currently at, I need to eat 3,200 calories. Mild weight loss, extreme weight loss, etc. Okay, extreme weight loss, 2 pounds a week. I don't recommend this. If you're a beginner, don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. I promise you, you're gonna end up fucking up. That's not sustainable. You want this to be sustainable in the long term, right? What's the point? A lot of people, what they do is rebound. If you start off with if you go from a regular, like your regular diet, to an insanely cutthroat fucking diet, then you're inevitably going to rebound off of that, and you're gonna eat like a fucking animal. Okay, and I don't blame you, bro. I don't blame you. It's fucking natural. You can't go from what you regularly eat to such an extreme weight loss, because your body's gonna be like, hey, I wanna fuck. No one's will power is that strong. Actually, let me rewind. Maybe some people have that in insane willpower. I know I don't. You probably don't, which is fine. Like, again, like, you don't. When doing a diet, when setting up a diet, you have to make sure that it's sustainable, and you give yourself some room for error, because again, no one is perfect, bro. You're not that guy, pal. I'm gonna be real with you. In my opinion, this is an easy diet to follow, but for others, it might not be. And here's the main part where people oppose to what I do. You're gonna track your calories. This is the biggest issue that people have with this. You need to track what you're eating, bro. It's fucking common sense. A lot of beginners, again, because I've been through this shit. I did so much research on this. Even though I didn't make the mistakes that a lot of newbies make, I know what mistakes they make because I've done a fuck ton of research on this. I'm telling you. A lot of beginners, they'll either overestimate how much protein they're getting in, underestimate how many calories they're eating, okay? So you need to track your shit. You can use whatever app you want. I use NutriCoach. I'll put it up on the screen now. Okay, so real quick, I should expand as to like how much you should actually eat. Whatever your maintenance is, subtract 500 from that, you'll lose a pound a week. My lighting is so shit, bro. Like, this is disgusting, bro. I look like a fucking. Alright, I don't know if this is better. Hopefully it's better. This is the best thing that I can do. I literally just put on the white screen on YouTube and just have that playing on my TV. It's so fucking ghetto, dude. Listen! Don't get me off track. So, whatever your maintenance is, subtract 500 from that, a pound a week. I think that's doable. It's doable. You can do it. I believe in you. I'm gonna do it. We're all gonna do it. And I need to get it. Okay, I eat like a fucking fat ass, okay? Yesterday, I went to Twin Peaks and had the full rack of ribs with the fucking mac and cheese, and the fries, and the dessert, and the appetizer. I eat, bro. I'm telling you, I eat like a motherfucker. But since I know this works, it's really easy for me to follow this diet personally because I know what results I'll get later on. So I'm waiting for this fucking body camera that I ordered on my birthday like a fucking month ago to come in. But thanks to the Trump tariffs, they have to like reroute it through a different country, and it's taking fucking forever. I'll just have to show you guys on my fucking phone, like how long it takes me to track the calories and weigh everything and all that. I'll probably do that. Wrote a clip, Ariam. Alright guys, hopefully you can hear me right now. I'm recording this on my phone. This is ghetto as fuck. Let me show you all this, like. Look at this. It doesn't even focus right, bro. This shit's ass. But we gotta do what you gotta do. I'm gonna show you right now how to real quick, how to track everything, how I weigh everything. It's real simple. Alright, so first we need the food. Obviously, I'm gonna make one of my favorite meals that I think it tastes good. It has really good macros, and it's really easy to make. So, I mean, overall, it's just a great meal. We're basically making some chicken tacos. Basically chicken tacos, okay? For this, we need chicken, cheese, the tortilla. I always get the keto-friendly tortillas, not because I'm doing keto, but it's just because it has really good macros. It's really low calories, really high protein. 70 calories for 6 grams of protein. So obviously really good shit. And I don't know if I mentioned, I got the light sour cream, 50% less fat, because obvious reasons. You want to make it taste good, but it starts to be low calorie. So that's why you add that shit on there. If not, you'll be having a dry ass taco. Don't know why you want that. All right, so first you need a bowl. This is what I use personally. And this is what we're gonna use to weigh everything we eat, right? So, which is really just the chicken here, because everything else you can just scan and go. But when it comes to meat and like usually like main entrees, you're gonna have to measure it. So measure rice, beans, chicken, ground beef, etc. So you're gonna get a little food scale. I got this for like 20 bucks, I think, off Amazon. It's really fucking good. I had one that was even cheaper than this, but it broke on me eventually, which you'll figure. So I'm actually not gonna eat this right now because I'm not fucking hungry. And it's really good to like stretch out how much you eat throughout the day. So you don't need a lot during the morning, and then you get hungry later on, and then you kind of cooked because you don't have enough calories or whatever. So first you need to measure how much the bowl or whatever you're using to measure it weighs. I know this by heart. I believe it's 20 grams. I'll show you real quick. 19 grams, whatever, same shit. Recording got cooked, but I think we're back. All right, so you're gonna put in however much chicken. Boom, there you go. So I have 157 grams of chicken. So minus 20 because of the bowl, that will be 137, right? So you're gonna take your tortilla, just put it in the fucking plate. I don't know where else you would put it, but put the chicken. Put the chicken right there, man. Okay. I usually like to cut it because I don't know, I just don't like eating like the whole ass fucking chicken, like holy shit. And that's really it for the weighing part. So we take our cheese, put it on top of that bitch. I usually use shredded cheese, but I don't have any right now, so I'm just gonna fucking deal with this. So it looks like this. Now, listen, guys. I know this. Okay, hold on. Let me show it with everything first, because right now, like, the cheese is not melted. There's no sour cream on it. So I usually do that with ground beef and shredded cheese, but I don't have either right now. So I'm kind of improvising just to show you guys. Trust me, with ground beef and shredded cheese, all heated up, melted together, it's fucking good. Okay, but this is still good too. Whatever, it's fucking chicken instead of. Okay, this looks horrible. I don't know. I don't know why it looks like that. Holy shit! Listen. Okay, I don't even want to show this. It looks so fucking bad. Okay, look. It might not seem like. Okay, I should get this out the way right now. I'm not a picky eater whatsoever, okay? I'll eat anything, I don't care. And that's part of the reason why I was so successful in my original diet, is because I would literally take like fucking uncooked chicken, put it in the air fryer, cook it with no seasoning, no nothing, and just eat the bits. Like, that's it. Even then, like, I still do eat tuna, dipped in water, just with nothing else, like just straight out of the can. So I get that this might not be for everyone, okay? But again, okay, this is a really bad example. I promise you, I wish I had shredded cheese and ground beef. I promise it looks so much better than this. But this still doesn't taste horrible, okay? Like, you know, it's fucking cheese, chicken, sour cream. Like, it doesn't taste bad, okay, guys? So the next step is to obviously log everything in my app, and I'll show y'all right now what the process of that actually entails. And alright guys, so as you can see here, listen, the presentation was horrible, but it still tastes good, okay? Whatever. I'm actually about to eat that. So you literally just look up chicken breast, you can do ounces, grams. I like to use gram because it's just easier, and then the rest of these are just scan and go, as I said. So I mean, it doesn't get much simpler than this. Open a barcode scanner, you scan it, you put however many servings, the servings will be on the nutritional facts, and there you go. So as you can see, we had 468 calories with 53 grams of protein. That's obviously really fucking good, okay? Like, obviously so. So again, the presentation may not be the best, but it still tastes okay-ish and is really good in terms of macros. So you do with that what you will. Obviously that's just mine. That's just my shitty, you know, fucking cooking, whatever. You can make your own shit, track everything, and make it even taste much better with it being equally as good for you. So that's really it. Eat everything you want to. Just make sure it's 500 calories less. That's it. That's really simple. Don't worry about carbs. Don't worry about fats. Whatever. Protein. Obviously, well, hold on. You try to minimize I know that the golden standard, or whatever the fuck for this, is 20% fat, 30% carbs, and then 50% protein. Okay, that's the ideal standard. Basically, it should go protein, carb, fat. Don't completely cut out fats. Don't completely cut out carbs. Okay. At the end of the day, what I care about is just literally just how I look. Okay. So if you eat less calories, you'll lose weight. If you partner that up with a high protein diet, then you'll still maybe gain a little bit of muscle, but you're definitely going to keep the amount of muscle that you have while getting leaner. So that's obviously what we all want. For instance, me, I've been going to the gym, you know, still, even though I've been eating like a fat ass, so I probably have a good amount of muscle somewhere under all this shit. So yeah, so that's it, bro. Protein, just try to get as much protein as you can, bro. In my opinion, the golden ratio for whatever food you eat, for whatever your meal is 1 gram of protein for every 10 calories. So if you're eating something that's 1,000 calories, it has to be 100 grams of protein for it to be, like, you know, worth it. Because for me, my plan is going to be eating 2,500 calories every day. So I generally try to aim for 200 grams of protein just so I can maximize minimize the amount of muscle that I'm going to lose during the process of me losing weight. Because if you eat a lot of protein, but your body is ingesting low amount of calories, um, your body will prioritize the muscle more rather than if you just go on like a full. I don't care about now. If you don't care about building muscle, that's completely fine. You can click off the video right now. Seriously, like that's really all there is to it. Don't worry about macros. Don't worry about anything. Just simply focus on your calories. That's it. Yeah. But for my gym goers, just try to get as much protein as you can in, bro. Okay, I know that life, sometimes is difficult. You don't want to eat fucking tuna and shit. Okay, real quick as to foods that I strongly recommend to eat: Greek yogurt, tuna, lean ground beef. A really good carb that I found to go along with this is like just like any pasta. It is gonna be higher calorie than rice and higher carb, obviously, but it does have more protein. So if that's something, that's a way that you can throw some in there. A good pre-workout meal, either a protein bar or I like to do a rice cake, put honey over it and salt. So you get the carb and the sodium for your vascularity and all that. So in terms of supplements, I take creatine. I take so many pills. I look like a fucking actual, like I'm dying. Like holy shit. Let me show you all this. These are all the pills that I take. So I just filled it up last night. I have everything here. As you can see, I have some ashwagandha, L-dinylene. I also take L-citrulline, magnesium, zinc, B12, D3. You don't need all this, okay? That's really extra shit. It doesn't matter. Now, in terms of training, this is the easy part, I think, because I personally love going to the gym. So, like, for me, it's easier to go to the gym than to not go to the gym. So, stuff for the gym, just don't oversimplify. Don't overthink it, okay? Just do whatever routine works best for you. I'm doing push-pull legs right now. I found it to be like the best fucking routine that I've ever done ever. I started off with some shit routine. I started off doing fucking, what did I do? I would have an arm day, so shoulder, bicep, tricep, and then I would have a back and chest day, which, please, for the love of God, do not train back and chest the same day. Okay, what I do now, I do back, bicep, rear delt. Okay, now what I've heard a lot is, hey, why do you do rear delt on your back day? Like, aren't you already targeting your rear delt by doing back? And yes, you are, but I don't think you're targeting it enough. Like, I start off with back, then move on to bicep, and then at the end I do rear delt, because sure, I may have hit it a little bit, but when I'm doing back exercises, I'm not really focused on my rear delt. It's mainly like my lats and like the thickness of my back. I'm not really focused about this like little muscle right here. So by targeting this little muscle at the end of your workout, it ensures that you 100% targeted it. In terms of sets and reps, I have to keep it simple. 6 to 8 sets per body part. Reps, I like to again keep it simple at 10, but obviously this fluctuates if I have drop sets. So I'll start off with 10 reps, then move on to like 7 reps, then move on to like 4 reps. You want to at least get 3 or more reps if you're looking for hypertrophy, whatever. Because hypertrophy, I don't know how to say that fucking word, dude. It's basically, it's not strength, it's building your muscles, right? If you want strength, then you can usually like less than 3 reps is what you need to be aiming for. Yeah, and then at the end of my work, so back day and chest day, I do chest, triceps, and side delts. And leg day, we'll get into that. I'll put that as a little thing at the end later. But leg day, sorry, not leg day. Fuck that. Chest, okay. So I do all 3 of those body parts guaranteed in the workout, right? Now, at the end, after that, I have what I like to call the miscellaneous or extra muscles. This would be traps, abs, and forearms. I think that's really all of them that I can think of. So forearms I like to do at the end of my chest day. Just like three sets. Like, you don't have to like go crazy with it. But again, it's the same logic as the rear delt, right? I mean, if you do chest and tries, you've obviously used your fucking forearms like a good bit, right? So hitting them at the end of the workout, once again, it ensures that you fucking, you hit that shit. Same with traps at the end of back day, and same with abs. Abs, you can throw in whatever. Like, I've maxed out the fucking, like, this machine. I don't know, like the pipe down machine, I guess. I don't know what the fuck you call that shit, like the crunch machine. I've maxed that out, and I can easily do like 3, 4, 5 sets of that with like 12 reps. So my core is pretty solid now. It's pretty fucking strong. Like, I don't really, yeah. So that's really it. Now for leg day, listen, guys, I have pretty. This is such a gym stereotype. I have pretty good fucking legs. Okay, so I don't do legs. Like, generally, recently I have started to, because I figured that I need. The only reason why I've done legs is because I need an extra rest day, right? So, it's recommended that you do 24. I think it's 48. I think the recommended, like the optimal rest time between like a back day or like a chest day is 48 hours, right? So I'll do Monday back, Tuesday chest, and what I would usually do is just hit back again on Wednesday. But it's actually better to do it on Thursday, so you can get that extra rest. And trust me, I've noticed the difference. Bro. Because when I used to do just one day apart, I would go back to that bitch like sore and still like power through it, and it didn't feel as good. But when you take that extra rest day, holy shit. And then I just figured, okay, so if I'm taking a rest day, I might as well do fucking legs, whatever. So Wednesdays, those are my leg days. So yeah, guys, look, check back with me in 6 months. I promise you, I stand by this diet. I stand by this fucking diet, and I've been slacking a little bit. I can't even lie to you. But me putting this video out there, and me putting this video out there will guarantee that I go through with this, as hopefully will anyone that's watching this video. I promise you, if you follow this diet with me, promise you, give me 6 months. You will. I'll post my results back here again. You will see results with this diet, and it's fucking free. I'm not even selling like a fucking course. Like, in my opinion, I don't mean to sound arrogant, but I've done so much research on this shit that I promise that my advice is just as good, if not somewhat better, than what people that are having you pay for this stuff is. So I'll see you back in 6 months.